So after my recent video on the rise of VTubers, I kinda got inspired to do something new. Being an anime reviewer, I have a knack for going into the details when it comes to whatever I watch. So why not take that and combine it with my new love of VTubers? Thus, here we are. For this new series, I'm going to be taking a look at many different VTubers, from major groups like Hololive, Nijisanji, and Bishoujo, and some independent VTubers as well. We'll break them down into their core aspects, from design, animation, personality, and more. While I may have a few critiques here and there, I'm not setting out to bash on anyone I review, as that's not the point of this series. Truth be told, consider this more of a guide than a critique or review, as this is more to give you an idea if the VTubers I feature might just be the ones for you. So hello everyone, I'm the Shades, and I'm a VTuber reviewing VTubers. So for my first outing, there's no sense starting small here, so let's get right into the world of Hololive. And since I'm an English-speaking VTuber myself, I think it's best we start with one of the Hololive EN girls, though rest assured, the Japanese and Indonesia Hololive girls will have their day in the sun. Today's VTubers was one of the ones who really made me get invested in the world of VTubers to begin with. While I was aware of some of the other talents out there, something about this one really caught my attention, and eventually led me down the rabbit hole. So let's take a look at today's VTuber, Mori Calliope.
皆さん、今日の楽しいライブ配信に来てくれて誠にありがとうございます。今日もラップしたいと思います。では始めましょうか。
Fuck it.
Death takes many forms in Hololive, from zombies, necromancers, and demons of all shapes and sizes. But Mori Calliope, or simply Cali, is something else entirely, as this VTuber has come to make a simp to death. Starting off, let's talk about her design. Of course, she's a Grim Reaper, a full-on Shinigami, and her design really captures that. Her tattered cape and spiked shoulder pads really capturing that deathly aspect. Not to mention the big-ass scythe she's got on her back. I also love the black crown and veil she's rocking. In contrast, her bright pink hair combined with her demonic red eyes actually capture the moe aspect of her character. If there's one thing you'll quickly appreciate about the Hololive girls, is that their designs are always top-notch. Of course, credit to artist Yuki Same for their design on this one, as well as Jujube for the modeling and rigging of her animation. Thanks to their work, Cali's animation is smooth and with plenty of expressions. Not easy stuff, as I've learned in making my own avatar. That brings us to Cali's personality. She tries to come off as a bit of a tough girl, but in reality, she's a total tsundere, easily flustered over any kind of romantic interactions. The biggest of this comes from that of fellow Hololive EN girl Takanashi Kiara, who flirts with Cali any chance she gets, much to Cali's irritation.
Eat me!
No, can you quit? Can you quit? Oh my gosh.
Being a Reaper, she loves the idea of taking souls, even calling her fans her deadbeats, which is also a nod to her musical talents, which I'll get into shortly. Hell, her name actually fits this, as Mori is Latin for to die, and the kanji for Calliope is read as bise, or beautiful voice. So her name pretty much can be translated as the beautiful voice of death. She can speak some Japanese, though it's clearly a second language for her compared to some of the other EN girls, as she's actually had to do streams where she's taking Japanese classes. As such, her English is very fluent, with no sign of an accent whatsoever. She's also an avid drinker, having several drinking streams, with her being quite the wine connoisseur. On top of that, she's one of the first EN girls to collab outside of Hololive, having joined the crew of the Trash Taste podcast, Gigut, the Anime Man, and Sea Dog VA for an episode, where she was actually with them in the studio. It was actually really impressive the setup they used for that one, let me tell you. When it comes to gaming, she's got quite the diverse taste. Of course, she's into the Souls-like games, given she's a Reaper, no surprise there, but she also loves Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and has even enjoyed some RPG Maker games, having done a stream of Mad Father a while back. She's currently working to start Persona 3, even doing a full stream just to plead with Atlas to allow her to stream it, which was just fun as hell to watch.
You're getting very sleepy. Atlas Video Game Company, please, let me play the game.
Of course, like all the Hololive girls, she lives the idol life, doing music streams. But she does things a little bit differently from the others. Being honest, her full singing voice, good as it is not exactly her strong suit. Her singing is pretty much on average for Hololive. But her real talent is her rapping skill, as she can seriously lay down some fat beats. Hell, in her debut stream, she dropped her own original rap single, Excuse My Rudeness, but could you please rip? That is a serious banger. I even have that one on my Spotify playlist myself. She also has a thing with kazoos for some reason. Not sure about that. So to bottom line it, Mori Calliope is a fun VTuber to watch if you need your tsundere fix. She's got a great personality, fun as hell, and one of the few legit rappers out there to mix things up. I'm not going to be rating any of these VTubers, as I think that's kind of unfair. They all have their strengths, and I've yet to find one that's truly outright bad. So I'd just be nitpicking by doing that. Like I said, this is simply letting you know what each girl's about, so you can decide if they are the right one for you. A link to Cali's channel will be in the big old info box below, so be sure to check her out and decide for yourself what you think of our Reaper/rapper. Also, let me know which VTuber you want me to spotlight next, whether it be another member of HoloLive, another group, or even an independent VTuber. I plan to cover it all. With that, that's gonna do it for me here today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Shades, and I'll see you next time. Rock on!